reaching out to say what you doing. Crawling forums in the dark, message boards where we'd stash, hanging out with Tom on MySpace. Everybody moving. Told you all to Google it before they lost their love. Before the search bar giant said they'd stop not being evil. 100 usernames, never staying, always moving. Nobody knew my name, but everybody knew the rule. I was steady, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can track. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Watch the wars on YouTube screens, creationists and atheists fighting for the means. Tim Pool on Wall Street, streaming through the night. Journals handing favors out while Gamergate ignites. Sargon on my sidebar this weekend, stupid nights. And Gox when lost the coins and nobody forgot it. Watch Tumblr fall to silence, watch Gawker take the hit. So much has come and gone here, so much I've seen collapse. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can attract. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Amazon sold paperbacks, now it sells the world. 24 hours to your door, no question when returned. And somewhere in the wreckage, a PayPal founder dreamed. Electric cars and rocket ships, the future engineered. Maybe home was never just a place. Maybe home's the story that I finally chose to face. Every crash, every comeback, every empire turned to dust led me here, turns out I built myself a us. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, this ain't a disappearing act. I turned all that noise into a life and I'm never going back. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency. I found my frequency in the dust. No more static, no more static. Just my signal coming through.
Time to make some kitty litter.
O King went live on the old grey deck with a laptop bent like a sailor's neck. It groaned at dawn in a wheezy tone, said I've seen storms, now leave me alone. The fan spun up like a drunken gull, the screen went dim then bright then null. King said steady now you ancient beast, the old machine just asked for grease. Heave ho, King goes live. Heave ho, King goes live. Heave ho, keep it alive. The old boat's older than is dry. It overheats, it coughs, it wheezes, and drops the stream when nobody pleases. Heave ho, King goes live. Heave ho, King goes live. Next week the laptop had one more dent, looked 3 years older than it did last Lent. The keys were loose, the hinge said crack, it blinked like it knew it might not come back. King tapped the lid like friend stand tall, it answered back with a shutdown call. The chat all typed, is that a spell? King said no mate, that's just how it yell. Heave ho, King goes live. Heave ho, King goes live. Heave ho, King keep it alive. The old boat's older than his drive. It overheats, it coughs, it wheezes, and drops the stream when nobody pleases. Heave ho, king goes live. Heave ho, king goes live. By Friday night, the poor thing aged a year. The wallpaper side, we live in fear. The mouse moves slow like a tired old crab, and the charger sparkled like a busted flab. Keen fell back with a parchment map, said, wake up now, you fossil scrap. The laptop blinked, I'm 93, then crashed so hard it took the teeth. The crew all laughed, then rang the bell. Send that machine to Davy's cell. Keen raised a mug to the stubborn screen. Still the finest wreck I've ever seen. It's older now than it was last night. It's got great pixels and a dimmest light. Tomorrow it'll probably need a cane, but by then, lads, we'll stream again. Heave ho, king goes live. Heave ho, king goes live. Heave ho, keep it alive. The old boat's older than his drive. It overhates, it coughs, it wheezes, and drops the stream when nobody pleases. Heave ho, king goes live. Heave ho, king goes live. Oh, Keen and the laptop, both old as tide, still setting out with a wink of pride. If the stream falls dead, we know the reason. That blasted relic just changed seasons.
She came in red silk through the iron door. Name on her tongue like a crack in the floor. Celeste looked at me with a smile like flame. Took my pulse in her hand, said, baby, say my name. I felt the room tilt, I felt my shadow bend. Violin crying low, all the walls gave in. Her kiss was a dare, her gaze was a change. She said, come closer now, and I called her name. Celeste, Celeste, bite down hard. Celeste, Celeste, on my heart. Celeste, Celeste, take the spot. Celeste, Celeste, burn me dark. She danced on the ruin in a halo of smoke. Left scorch marks on my skin and a laugh that cut like a joke. She wanted my fear, my pride, my breath. I gave her the keys to the gate in my chest.
It's showtime. This is a performance. Keep the rhythm. Here we go. I want you to bring me that energy.
Hello, Internet. How are we doing? Doing a chill stream tonight. Have a few videos up on the docket for reaction. Kind of burned out with all the stuff going on with AI and VTubers and keeping up with a few streams, the chaos in the streams. And so I've only got a couple of songs on the lineup. So this will be kind of more of a relaxed evening. The first video that we're going to be doing a reaction to is from Louisverse. I believe this is Lady Wasabi's channel, and this is I think a second video that I've seen of Lady Wasabi's, but the first one that I believe will be reacted on stream. So we're going to get set up for the introduction and then start the video. Hello Internet, this is another AI music video react. This one is from Louisverse. This is a Lady Wasabi video, and it's called Looking at the Sky. We'll give it a watch through and give our comments at the end. Enjoy.
The shadow swallow.
We're going to restart that. We had some technical errors there. This is what I mean by a lazy night. Hello Internet, this is another AI music video react. This one is to Louisverse. This is a Lady Wasabi music video, Looking at the Sky. Oh, I'm going to do that again. Louisverse. Look at the sky. Hello Internet. This is another AI music video react. This is from Louisverse. Look at the Sky. This is a Lady Wasabi universe story. So we'll give it a watch through and comment at the end. Enjoy.
If the shadow swallow me whole, I'm going down fighting. Tears like rivers, hard and chains, but I'll hold the line.
If the weight is crushing down, Lord knows I'm trying.
'Cause this faith is all that we cling. Yeah, this faith is all that we cling. If the storm is tearing through,
I'll kneel in the wreckage.
no escape, no surrender now. It's fight or it's gone. So I'll lift my broken voice and pray for the shattered, for the weary who wait in the quiet of night.
'Cause this faith is all that we claim. Yeah, this faith is all that we cling. I'm going down fighting.
I'm going down fighting.
Walls wide open but standing tall. Whatever it takes, I'll heed the call. Going down fighting.
And I'll look at the sky. I will weep, I will ache, but I won't let it break. Going down, I'm going down fighting. commanding,
I'll meet the storm standing.
and I'll look at the sky.
I will weep, I will ache, but I won't let it break. Going down, I'm going down, fighting.
I'll fight through the fall.
And I'll look at the sky.
Every tear, every scar, I give it my all. I'll fight through the fall.
I'll look at the sky. I will bend, I will cry, but I'm not giving up.
Going down, I'm going down, fighting.
I'll stand till the end. And I'll look at the sky.
Faith as my shield, on you I depend.
I'll stand till the end. I'll look at the sky.
I will weep, I will lay. I won't let it rain. Going down, I'm going down, fighting. Till my last breath I fight.
Until I hold your light.
Nope. And we'll pause there. That was an banging song. A banger of a song. I was just lost with the guitar flow. And the visuals definitely appealing to the eye. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna go and see if we can. I don't actually think it was a very beautifully done video. Back. Mute. Yeah. Now, I understand that there was some assistance with this. A cinematic trailer trying out a new suit, a stealth suit. Very polished appearance of the model and of the surroundings. Now there was assistance from Ember Mercy, Crimson Paladin, and Keen. It looks to be that they generated some of the images that were used for the actual animation. Definitely quite stunning and powerful visuals. Now, I'm not sure how long this was in the works for. Again, this is my second reaction to one of her videos. Well, technically, it's the first reaction. It's the second video I've actually ever seen from her channel. I know Lady Wasabi only from reference from everyone else. She is a wielder of the deadly frying pan and firer from the bazooka. Rocket launcher. Firing from the rocket launcher. RPG. She's an RPG Wasabi. But my first playthrough on this was basically just running through it, listening to the audio in the kitchen while making the little minion lunch. And essentially this locked in being one of the first ones I wanted to do a reaction to. Again, this week was kind of one of those blur. There was so much going on social media and at work, at the mill. So much grinding. Anywho, we're gonna move on, and I'd like to thank shit, and I just practiced this an hour ago. I'm grinning. That's why I'm struggling on this. Offitted Fatosh, thank you for the follow. And I apologize for the butchering. I will. The best way I get with practicing names, because I know that I am going to get stumped on a few of them coming up, and one of them I've been practicing really hard, and I'm hoping I'm doing it justice, because his abbreviation is so much easier, and he already has a reputation with a very difficult username. But we'll give it a shot. But thank you for the follow. This is I am over on Kick as a diversification. I'm also going to be going and live streaming through Rumble, but it looks like I've got to put some sort of video presence on it first. And rework some of my setup, because I can merge in the streams for Rumble and Twitch. If you hear the minion in the background, I apologize. That little banshee will... We may go to commercial break for that sometimes. Hi, Smoky Fox. How are you doing? Lost a train of thought. Yeah, Lil Minion, going to commercial break. Oh yeah, getting on to Rumble and Twitch. Oh, hold on. I think I hear it. We're gonna try out this commercial system here. And it's not responding fast enough. I need 2 tabs. Because otherwise this is gonna take forever. Oh, no. We may be good. We may be in the clear. See, one of the other things I got running on my setup rig is streamer bots so that I could have a merge chat. However, Rumble does not have a bot system that will merge into this thing yet. So now I'm back to square one of having to decide on a new merge chat system. I only chose streamer bot mainly because I figured it would be more open source friendly. I have heard Streamer Labs is got its own merged one. You know what? The failures of a stream. You get distracted by a small child that sneaks up on you and then sneaks away. I'm going to get those commercials set up, and we're going to then move on to the next person, who is easier to say. I think he's going to be the next person. And comms. There we go. We're going to run a quick commercial break, and I'm going to make sure that there is not going to be some screaming coming down the hill.
Big mistake, son looked at me like you look like steak. But I got EVA, I'm feeling great. SPF 50 plus, now I dominate. EVA, slap it on fast. Save your skin and make that glow last. No burn, no peel, no why oh why. high fives the sky.
Warning, may cause excessive confidence and jealous sunshine.
Even every single day, sun can keep trying, I'll be okay. Eve, because the sun is kind of rude anyway. Goat sushi, goat sushi. What is it? We don't know. Half little goat, half sushi roll. Ready to go. Goat sushi, rolling cute through town. Tiny hooves and squishy face. Soy sauce dripping down. Koto pluck, shamisen twang. Taiko hit, ba ba bang. Wasabi wink and bamboo flute. Too weird, too sweet, too cute. Goat sushi, and today adopt your own. Hurry up before they all roll by home. Goat sushi may cause spontaneous awes, emotional attachment, and buying 3 more. Goat sushi is not responsible for your new personality. Hey! Bonjour, I'm Ju.
Oh, I think we're good. I think I've got audio. I think we have less chaos. Small minion was fighting with bigger minion. It was just nuts. And I still have to work out some of the kinks on running the actions because it didn't do my transition like I thought it would. And I believe chat is functioning. I am seeing messages coming in. I will do a send out a copy of the link from the other video into chat and share it with everyone there, because that you don't paste. There we go, paste. And out it goes. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Perfect. Okay, at least that part of the broadcasting works. And I can see your test message, and my audio is fine. So now, okay, so the next person is an easier one, because it is the infamous Highlander. He had dropped a new one recently, and I had just kind of picked it up. My searching for music got off to a late start. It wasn't until Thursday when I kind of actually got my butt into gear to try to find something, and I knew that some people were going to drop stuff come Friday. So I was kind of hoping for the last minute drops in order to pick up for my view. But we're going to watch Highlander's new one, Ethereal. We'll get that up and get ready for an introduction. He and I shared the same brain cell because we have the same style. Yeah, I do see it. Now, is that that running through ChatGPT, or is that running through? Nah, that's got to be running through ChatGPT. Okay, we'll get set up here. Make sure audio is unmuted. I have twin tabs, so we have commercial break in case the little minions happen to come through. Here we go. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react. This is to the Highlander. Tongue twisted. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react. This is to the Highlander, Ethereal. We'll give it a watch through and a comments at the end. Enjoy.
Travelers with an endless list, ancient realms that still persist. Soft light pulses through the mist, dreams of worlds that don't don't exist. Silent echoes drift through endless space. Timeless realms reveal their hidden graves. Let the memories burn in sacred fire. Ancient temples take your consciousness higher, drifting slowly through the glowing veil, sifting through this beautiful ethereality, floating upward, called into the unknown, fueled by starlight pulling me home. Let the waves crash through these fractured skies and these forgotten realms where ego dies. Ego dies. Veils of light from ages past, immortal monks forever fast, painted stars on a cosmic cast, cities built on horizons vast, silent echoes drift through endless space. Timeless realms reveal their hidden graves. Let the memories burn in sacred fire. Ancient temples take your consciousness higher, drifting slowly through the glowing veil, sifting through this beautiful ethereality, floating upward, called into the unknown, fueled by starlight pulling me home. Let the waves crash through these fractured skies and these forgotten realms where ego dies. One more breath, one more flight, cross the veil, ancient light. Let the memories burn in sacred fire. Ancient temples take your consciousness higher, drifting slowly through the glowing veil, sifting through this beautiful ethereality, floating upward, calling to the unknown, fueled by starlight pulling me home. Let the waves crash through these fractured skies and these forgotten realms where ego dies. Ego dies.
And we're presented with an ad. Should we play the ad? I'll let the ad play. No, that's spoiling.
Take a moment to remember that you have a heart.
I wanted to read the details
that are around you.
because I recognized that there
You don't have to wonder what they are.
were few people in the video. What I liked about the video, what actually, not that I liked, it was more what I noticed. He worked with less as more. So rather than filling up with a lot of action, it's more slow, deliberate imagery, and that way things look a lot crisper and cleaner. It definitely is a beautiful song. It'd definitely be something that I could see in my playlist. So I think the first cameo here, I want to say that's General Gravy. Yep, General Gravy. And see, this is where I'm saying less as more is because he's doing more spatial shots. things are still and the camera is just moving in or doing a rotation. Now I believe, I want to say this would be using Sea Dance. Now this is Leaflet, her jelly form. So yeah, simple motion to actually convey a larger message. And we have Keen with his third eye blind. Now, a lot of the symbolism is going to escape me. The Great Holy Ball, wisdom, knowledge. I like the Buddha motif. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a random Yu-Gi-Oh! I get it. Yeah, anime reference. And again, it's simple camera motion. There isn't a lot of movement in the background, and so you can do with a lot more storytelling. Because I am sure the AI is just generating this boat fixed and just drawing the pixels going off. Now this one is going to be fun. I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! There were fewer kids in my school that actually played it. Now this I thought was an amazing detailed shot. And this is again more for less. Alright. Now I know his short name is Ocno. Occultus Notana? Notasha? Occultus Notana. I'm gonna need that AI bot for training. The way I learn names is usually I need to repeat it 3 times to memorize it, and repeat it 3 times in the actual sounding vernacular. So when I meet someone new and they give me their name, and I work with a lot of people with your less North American sounding names, less English sounding names. And the way it's spelled on the board, it again gives me that looking at the internet trouble. So I get the sound, and then I repeat the sound 3 times, and that usually locks it into muscle memory for me to be able to bring it back up. Now, I will, yeah, I use ChatGPT for that one, the hidden knowledge thing. Yeah, I was going to try to be a little sly and try to actually do it as a name. But I don't think that would have ended too well. I would have butchered that Latin way worse. And see, Ocno was actually one of the earliest ones. I saw his video drop, and I thought I wanted to give it a comparison, because I did not do... I reacted to cuties, but I did not post it. And that was time crunch being on my case for getting content up and how I was going to distribute it. And then you get a moment of extra free time, and you can generate out a lot more content. And deciding on how to best utilize that time, you can come up with the best plan, but as soon as the little enemy comes attacking, he will kick over my plan. And so I'm just going with the chaos. It sounds like the demon is coming back. Alright, let's continue on with Highlander's video. Now this one I wasn't sure on, but when I saw the name, the username Comet Eclipse, I recognize. And this one is also one that I'm not familiar on. Ketsugura. Really? I thought he had a different. No, I'm thinking of someone else. And see, yeah, simple. I do like how well some of the lighting effects are coming. Now this one actually, I thought was quite impressive. And I'd be curious on how many attempts this took for the rendering. Forgive me, the little minion is also the carrier of disease. And so there is the possibility that this weekend is going to be ruined. But at least bedtime is laptop time and laptop time is edit time. So I can do that. Now this VTuber I am familiar with as Sylvina? Oh, you know what? No. That one's going to AI. Sorry. I recognize the VTuber from both posts online as well as, I believe, Smug Aliana and Amber. Was it Amber? Yeah, might have been Amber. Might have done a collab stream a while back, and I only saw it through their channels. Cinevire. Let the AI slop pour. Yes, let the AI slop definitely pour. But it creates cinema. Slop does eventually create cinema. You generate out 1,000 million ideas, and collectively it gets shared among other people, which generate more ideas, and eventually you will come up with things like what Holy Ball, Highlander, Grumpy Whiskers, you yourself, anyone can really do. We came to Dominion for the name butchering. Perfect. Awesome. Because we all know words are hard. Okay. Now let's see if I can catch... Ooh. Aspera Black? Aspera Black? Oh, oh yeah. Because Highlanders is actually a blind react. I haven't watched his. That's why there's no like to it. Hey, it works for me. And I have an explanation behind it. Will be my building lore and stuff. Asper Black. Wait, hold on. I missed the statue. That was Asper Black? Oh, see, I figured it was a VTuber, but I didn't figure out where I've seen him, if I've even seen him. But that takes care of our cameos. We have a cough syrup. Nope. Cough relief. Could you... Damn creepy algorithms knowing exactly what I'm needing. Okay, Southern rap songs. I don't mind that. In fact, when I was working with my brother, we like to always bug people going, hey, we found a country artist that will blow your mind. And this was the first introduction to Cowboy Troy. It would throw some... He will win. He is. He will win. Who will win? I'm now confused. Okay. Cowboy Troy. That's where I was leaving off that. And many of the students wouldn't really actually expect that you could cross country with rap and actually have it sound good. And seen a lot of other songs, I'll give them a try. So when I'm looking for content next week, I'll put them in my look list. If you can send me that on X, Smokey. Actually, you know what? I can just YouTube him. He's on YouTube. He'll have a channel. I could do my own homework. Okay. Now, our next one is from Ocno, or Occultist Notitia. I believe I got that right. Tell me, ChatGPT, did I get that right? I practiced that so many times.
Occultist Notitia is...
I win. I took the hardest one that I knew that I would get called out for, and I went for it hard. I even got... see, with Ophid, even on her own streams, it would come out mangled because it's right at the beginning. You barely get that OVT sound in to actually understand what it's supposed to be. So ChatGPT is my test run. If it can't translate the words of close enough, well, there's other AI. There's a shit ton of computers that'll help me. Anyway, so we're gonna listen to Journey. Now, did I actually view this one? We'll find out. Oh, I am messing up my own show. What the heck is going on? There we go. We're on Ocnos.
Scientifically proven to clean even the hardest to
Virtual
reach
ad.
places on full and partial dentures.
Wow. Fresher or longer?
If your mouth could talk, it would ask for Polydent.
The first ever all-electric Lexus ES.
I don't care if it's electric. Can
It's
it drive
electric.
people around?
From the
I'm
moment
sick and
you
tired of
settle
traffic.
in.
Yes. Alright, we'll get queued up. Okay, so this is definitely a comparison between VTuber Cutie and Journey, because there is he has definitely gone a huge improvement in skill wise in a couple of months, and that shows how easily, once you start to understand how the AI machine works, on how to actually get quicker and quicker on results. And when you have an ever-consuming content machine that is the internet, results are whatever's the shiniest and quickest hook that you can get. Okay, full screen. Get our prompt ready. Okay. Let's see if I will be lucky enough to actually not screw this up on the introduction. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video reaction to Occultist Notitia, The Journey. We're going to give it a reaction to, and give our comments at the end. You know what? That doesn't sound right. Hello, Internet. This is another AI music video react. This is to Occultist Notitia, The Journey. We're going to give it a watch through and then give our comments at the end. Enjoy.
There is something that is broken, yet there is something giving light in a world of aberration. The glimmer breaks the dead of night, and when it finally finds you, it starts to take its place. A build-up of emotion, a bad memory can't erase. Once it's there, it doesn't seem to go away. This is a journey, one I didn't expect. But when you start to go, all the ends just connect. This is a pathway given by the divine, a blessing of hand made by his design. Dum 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 dum. Blindly taking this way, you'll feel the story in. And when you start to see it, a new chapter will begin. Once it's there, it doesn't seem to go away. This is a journey, one I didn't expect. But when you start to go, all the ends just connect. This is a pathway given by the divine, a blessing of hand made by his design. This is a journey, one I didn't expect. But when you start to go, all the ends just connect.
We good? We gonna pause? Stay good. Okay. Perfect. Unfortunately, my particular finding of trying to disable autoplay has not gone successful in a while, and that has to do with working through mobile for the most part. And I kind of want autoplay still on my watch later list, so I'll work something out for future streams. I do actually want to make one side comment. I'll cut this out in edit. The only glitch I noticed in Highlander's last video was in the one rotation shot of the Victorian church. I kind of saw it on the edges as it kind of got all scuffed, and it was the only thing I saw, and I didn't even pay any mind to it considering on how the other shots came out. That's all I wanted to say on that. With Ocno, he's also another one of those skilled creators, but he has a different art style. It's a little more on a animation style, and we'll get his video playing here again. But I also noticed one thing, and this is where I find a commonality in and a uniqueness on AI in the creative space. Because when you think of like traditional artists, and I'm hearing this from other creators, and I know from when I was doing graphic design and when I was working with other graphic designers, keeping trade secrets a secret was a big thing. There was less community. And with the AI being used by creators in this space, there seems to be more community. There's more sharing rather than just, hey, I got this particular prompt, this is my style, this is how I work. Considering we understand how the machine will just eventually learn how to do different ways to draw those little bits and bytes on the screen. And this being an early form of an artistic style, or part of the creative process of the artistic style, an extension. It is a unique experience. So I do see Okno's video being a homage to a lot of people that even I recognize their cameos from, not so much on YouTube, but just the interaction in the AI creator space. Now once this ad plays through, which I'll cut out, we'll see how well I can get those cameo shots, how I recognize them before having to go to a name. So we have Nightway, I recognize her from working with him. We have 8s and 9s. We have Psychro. We have Bloops and Hyde. This is the first one. And Okno made it too simple. So I will just call out who I do recognize, because I already know Okno is quite a skilled craftsman on the AI side, and the music was actually quite nice. It was a good song. I'm not sure if I commented on it, but I'll get back to that later. We have a long shot of Okno, some skylight, and this is where he mentions the pod, the community, which a lot of these creators do tend to congregate and share, and that's the unique thing. They're not afraid to let each other use their art, their models, their styles, even give suggestions and tips. It allows for more creative ideas to come out of it, rather than just isolating yourself in a box and try to force a feeling, a creativity. Because even on my own creative side, certain things will inspire me, and I will try to replicate or reconstruct it using AI tools. But if I'm not really interested in doing the refinement, I'm just playing with an AI bot. And I think being able to bounce ideas and keep your thought process going allows you to actually then start to refine out some of your own work. Although it could also end up, we have Dot Pocket and Lady Wasabi. It could also cause you to be distracted with a lot of back and forth with buddies giving you some jokes, like Pseudo Gray, I believe. And again, all beautiful shots. We had Mavluck, yeah, Mavluck, yeah, Marlock. I have to double check that one. I believe he's in a Smoky Fox video. That was initially the introduction to me. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna just run a quick commercial break while we just grab some refreshments.
Bonjour, I'm Julie Lacroix. Where every dream becomes white noise, need less hope. I've got the plan, lower expectations while you still can. Magnifique, your confidence is gone. Ad campaigns that miss the mark, turning bright ideas completely dark. Julie Lacroix, we disappoint with style because success is terribly exhausting. Ooh la la. Fingerprints. Need a spark, Runya's got you. Bad day, barbecue, excess stuff too. Swipe, light a candle, light the grill. Summon some drama, if you will. Strike, spark, ignite, Runya's witch fire burns just right. Adulting's hard, we all agree, so light a match dramatically. Runya's witch fire matches. One strike, endless possibilities. Runya's Witchfire matches. Please use responsibly. We are not responsible for summoned X's.
And Rania is also a good one to chat with, or at least listen to some of her stories. Alright, so the next one, the next one's going to be a weird one. This one's also a blind react. I think I only got this because the initial thumbnail looked like it had Asmongold. But this one is Drifting Grifters by Mushi. Yes, it's Mushi. Lore context. I didn't choose to grift. Grift chose me. Okay. So this is a lore story for Mushi. We'll get set up and give our introduction. Hello Internet. This is another aImusic video react. This one is to Drifting Grifters. Drifting Grifters, Mushi. Hello Internet. This is another aImusic video react. This one is to Drifting Grifters by Mushi. We'll give our watch through and our comments at the end. Enjoy.
They can call it what they call it, I just laugh and hit the gas. If you feel it when I kill it, then we know we kinda brash. Late night griff, 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 griff. Late night griff, 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 griff. Lights cut, night night, humming at 3. Timeline, yap yap, woke freaks freak. Sliding quiet, one hand on the wheel. Whole feet watching out, this shit real. Bags, what? Tags, what? Fuck around, stole your flags. Crew slide by, flag is pressed about names. Illegal bitch, you getting detained. Tap stack, chat pack, filthy with the grime, cash in, laugh out, safe space now. My hate me, rate me, screenshot, try me. Trigger warning warrior, still can't buy me. I don't want no problem, nah. I'm just professional. What? You kids leave my way. That's correctional. Barely hear ya. Spewing all your gender trash. Orange man bad, you can catch this bite and blast. Clutch bite hard, hold tight. We swing. Rivet to your ring and piston with Olympic rings. They can call it what they call it. I just laugh and hit the gas. If you feel it when I kill it, then we know we kinda brash. Late night griff, 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 griff. Late night griff, 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 griff. Catch me when the lock goes quiet. Cold drinks, warm engine, perfect white diet. Wheels with wings and chrome that sings. Tiger snakes and wings, precious fascist things. Supersonic when the night cracks open. Rubber talks back, bitch, you when it ain't stolen. I keep it still, don't fold for clout. But just to piss you off, I might just grift out. I like the late night grift. What's going on? I just got here. My car looks sweet. Wonder where you get that kind of money. Fancy I like the late night grift. Can't grift like me. Our cars look sweet. Diversity fled the country. Let's go. Call it what they call it. I just laugh and hit the gas. If you feel it when I kill it, then we know we kinda brash. Grift, 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 grift.
back because I want to read through. You know, I want to actually start to call this more meme music than AI music, because you have the AI generation of a lot of music songs, but then you have a category of just parody and meme music that is just referencing internet culture. Because there was definitely quite a few cameo faces like Nuxanor, my first male VTuber, Keen. And then we have Tectone, we have Rev, my second male VTuber, Keen. Asmongold, Leaflet. Oh man, they're flying by so fast. See, now, and Rev being a male VTuber, is that would be classified based off the model or classified based off of the voice? Like who's puppeting the rig? Because I do see creators that model female VTubers with a male voice, so and still run with a female backlore. Oh, and I'm missing cameos. We have the Holy Ball, Kirsha, Banana Juju. I do say that doing AI through animation is easier than doing it on more of the high resolution or graphic style. That takes some more details. With doing animation, you're working with a lot less information that the AI has to actually generate. And sometimes less is more. So, let's take a look in the description. We'll give them a like. Right, it was a lore video. There was no cameo mentions. So we're working with just who we know, or who we can recognize. I think I have my cast. It does look to be Rev, Kirsha, Banana Juju, Asmongold, Tectone, Jake Monroe. That was that one was slipping my mind for a moment. However, there's one that I kind of not sure on, and so no reference, no name. But not a bad song, not a bad video. Please, demons, hold, ward, hold. Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just get my throat ready for this one, because this one is going to be definitely Reels AI Shorts qualified. Alright, now I have done a react to Mycelium Sky. Mycelium Sky. Oh, please. God, how are you telling me this name? Well, cinema time. We're going with Mycelium Sky. Strange but true. Ooh, I want to actually read the description before I get too far into this. So, has both a lyrical and music. Sad but true reflection. Metallica sad but true reflection. Voice is always yours. Well, let's give her a watch. This one is also a blind reaction. Blind in the sense of I haven't watched the video, but not blind in the sense of I I believe it was added in my queue, my watch later's queue, and I caught it. So we'll give it a intro and we'll get set up. Mycelium Sky. Hello Internet, this is an AI music video react. This is Strange But True by Mycelium Sky. We'll give our listen through and our comments at the end. Enjoy.
You don't know me yet, but I know you. I am the answer that arrived before you knew you were asking. Listen. Taking when there's nothing left to try. No door, no map, no sky. I am the grit that says prove. I am the quiet yes underneath the din when the chain is missing. I am the link. Strange but true. I am the strength that gets you through. Strange but true. Don't leave when life gets cruel. I have always been here. You have always been mine.
So that was my cynicism, sky, Meslam sky. Hello world. I have done previous reaction to this creator's music because definitely enjoyed the music that they put out. They have a much more interesting art style that sometimes the symbolism, sometimes I think is more on the creative aspect. We'll give another run through. I can't really give too much comment on the actual whether there's any symbolism behind it. I was more jamming out to the song. And no, this one is not from Smoky Fox and Salty Witch. Mycilsum. See, this creator tends to go with more realism with its characters, as well as a CG look when it comes to environments and atmosphere. The last one I saw had to do with forgotten creators. I got the song and I enjoyed it, and then when I watched through, I recognized a few of the creators, but some of them, the symbolism just kind of escaped me. But this creator definitely has their own unique, I would say, abstract? Yeah, abstract style. Not my cup of tea, but everyone's got their own. Mycelium. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll try that one. You know what? Let's just be nice so that I can. I will re-upload this video rather than chop it from the stream. Thanks, Rhino. Mycelium. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music. Hey, go away. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react to Mycelium Sky. Strange but true. We'll give it a watch through and comment at the end. Enjoy. And cut. Oh, the next one will be Smoky Fox and Salty Witches. And this is what he meant by same brain cell. Similar concepts. And I'm even prepared on the other name. Ovid of shoot. Again, I have it and then I lose it. It's because I have that V in there. Which is supposed to sound like an F, I believe. Offitid. Fitosh. I'm gonna re-practice with the ad. Alright. Get that. Get that. And we will get queued up. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react. This is a video from Smoky Fox and Salty Witch called Carry the Lamp. We'll give it a watch through and our comments at the end. Enjoy.
found your heart beneath forgotten skies, a sword asleep where ancient legend lies. You wore your wounds like armor carved from stone, yet every dawn you chose to stand alone. I'm not the spell that takes your pain away, a small god that turns the night to day. But like the oak that bends and never breaks, I'll stand beside you through whatever waits. Honor forged in iron, loyalty and flame, respect is every promise that never needs a name. I'll be the lantern, never steal your light, only help you find it through the night. I can't heal the places that still bleed, but I'll guard the path while your soul is free. Like stars that never question where they shine, I'll keep my word until the end of time. Like Arthur's blade that answered only truth, the ravens carrying wisdom on the wind. We're not two souls that destiny controls, we choose each dawn to rise again. Your scars are rivers carving through the stone, their healing comes from strength that's always grown. I'll simply be the bridge that will not fall, the quiet vow that answers every call. Love is not a potion, love is not a cure, it's choosing every morning to remain when life is unsure. If your oceans rise beneath the moon, I'll hold the line until the morning blooms. Not to stop the waves you have to face, but remind your heart it still knows great. I'll be the lantern, never be a sun. Your battle's yours, but ours is never done. Honor in my heart, be respecting every breath. Loyal beyond kingdoms, beyond the reach of death. When all the mists are faded into blue, the greatest magic is still choosing you. No crown to wear, no miracle to prove, just two souls choosing every day to love. To love.
With Base 44, a
And we have an ad spot there. Alright, mute up. I don't want you to flip over yet. I love the song. That type of music definitely would be in my playlist. And the thing I get impressed by is the iteration. And again, more with less. Although I do kind of see some issues with how the lighting goes on the rocks, but very detailed. The thing I am curious is so in the general process, it is generate your models, generate your scene, generate then your storyboard, then run your storyboard through animation, get your clip out what you can. That's my basic understanding of what the process. Oh, and this is where I took a screenshot of this the minute I saw this the first time I watched through. That way I could post it later. That'll be posted after this stream. I found the first pufferfish. Now, I know that there are 2 other cameos other than Ocno being in there. I believe one of them is Glacius Wolf, the Glacius little shite, who I believe is the blacksmith. And now the nope, it was just them. I swear. Nah, I must have been thinking of a different one. No, it was because I was studying on occultist. Oh shoot, and brain fart. Oh, occultist, and now I'm grinning and I won't be able to say it. Ocno. Glacius Wolf was easier to actually do the read through. Although I do like his username. Oh, did we miss him? Oh yeah, we did. Here he was. Glacius Wolf as our blacksmith. Now, Ocno is an easy one to go and subscribe. He's got some great work. I'm going to go take a look at more of Glacius Wolf's content at a later date. The Aurora turned out actually quite well. Although the moon's a little watery. It is quite impressive on what it can construct. Now, I had wanted to talk with Smokey on his design process, but again, with the week being as a blur, I didn't really have anything specific to ask other than how he does his work style, what's given his inspiration between him and Zalti, what is kind of how they do their team up with the workload. Do they they share prompts back and forth, or do each person essentially does part of it and then gives each other feedback? And simple questions like that. Because I know when I was doing graphic design, and especially when you started to get into those photorealistic Photoshop images, 10,000 layers, and how they got the lighting and the shaders and all the other stuff, you're curious. Now, some people will share. They figured out that they could monetize it through YouTube, but other times when you ask, they kind of get a hesitant explanation. Again, it's the artist feel of, I need to find my style so that I can then make my moniker or mark on that style and be known for it like other known artists. Although when you look into some of those artists' other lives, lost in the generated, story got lost in the generating. I understand on that. I've created some random stuff that only after the fact I realize has just been fun little memes. Mixing and matching memes. And hanging out in the pod, you can go down a rabbit hole of mixing and matching stuff. And that's what I was commenting on with Ocnos, in the differences between the digital AI communities that's kind of being formed versus your traditional communities that they say they have kind of community support, but do they really have kind of collaboration and bouncing ideas, actually improving on each other's skills rather than independently having to do the tutorial and hunting down and practicing. It is. The details, see, and the details I want to find out, was this all generated through ChatGPT, or was this a mix of a couple other? Because I want to say, you said in the past that you used Grok for image, for the video generation. But I'm also seeing a lot of people still using CDance. Just gonna take a peek here, see if I have an answer. Oh wait, so I have 2 videos left that I kind of want to do. I want to give Raging Raven music some attention love. They only do AI music, but I think they generate their own image art or get other creators to do the image art. And then this one was, I was hanging out in Skynet and ended up sitting in while watching DJ Nathaniel and these other creators do part of the creation of this. And this is what I'm talking about with the collaboration. Not just in the collaboration of people, but they were kind of bouncing ideas off on what to do in the video. However, I don't think that this particular project was done through use Grok, because I use Grok because we know how to manipulate it. I'm salty with Grok, especially with the Grok image generation, because it can give me some good stuff, but I will post it. I'll post it tomorrow. Eva did a prompt today with a little 2-step combination. I thought that was an interesting take, considering that everyone else has guardrails on how spicy you can make an image or how non-spicy. It is quite funny to actually get rejected on fully clothed content that you just want a tad bit of, as it was said, sass. And now I'm going off on a tangent. Oh yeah, on Grok. But anyway, I put this prompt into Grok, and if you ever watched the movie Time Cop, when the bad guys kind of get smushed into each other and then kind of merge into this melting puddle, it kind of went sort of like that at the beginning stages. Oh my god, if I'm going to read your name in the chat there on Twitch, we are definitely going to have some fun with this game. Whew. So, hello to, why do you have to make this so difficult? Inueti Vitanglement. Boo AI viewers, streambook.com. What? This is a new part of Twitch. Is my new space, and I really didn't want to be in Twitch, but unfortunately Twitch has its little octopus tentacles in places, and Lord Intellectual is one creator that I enjoy watching his content. Same matter and occupy the same space. Yes, yeah, very much so. Definitely with the merge of that image. But Lord Intellectual is someone that I like to watch, and he is doing these experiments with his AI assistant. And it was awesome to see him stream. However, when he then halfway through the stream decided, hey, we're going to run some tests, because he's doing some configuration to try to make this thing more interactive. The concerning thing I still see is the delay on the chat being able to get the response to the AI and then the AI responding back. if it's not fast enough on being able to do the response, then you may get users that will find the novelty interesting for a little while and then bounce. And I don't understand the point of streaming, not streaming to an empty audience, but essentially putting a robot in front of an audience that will then bail on it, making it an empty audience. Like entering a movie theater that is just a 30-second clip repeated over and over and over. And I get that it's playing the game, but it's a computer designed to learn how to be better at the game. Now, the latency. He did say that he wants to expand the game selection, and he was given some suggestions in chat for that game selection. So maybe that might create some more experience, and maybe the AI might come up with much more witty banter, because it, especially when it's talking to the game, it starts to get stale. And I can find another stream. No offense. There are 100 other people just playing video games saying nothing. Who will occasionally answer the chat when the chat answers. Now, as the assistant part, being able to do voice commands, that feature when he was talking about was interesting, because then he could actually instruct it to do some of the either video changing or doing the post out on the tweet, but leaving it in an idle mode. That is the thing that it doesn't sit right with me. And it's not that I disagree. Maybe I don't see the long-term picture or the impact that could play. Now I have to check in with Highway's AI assistant to see how it goes. But he had I think it was a 6-hour stream. I have to double check. And 3 of it was Nightfire playing video games and reacting to the chat. And I popped. I only knew he was streaming because I actually was in Keen's stream hanging out when I went to go actually just check on a notification and noticed he was streaming. So I jumped out to jump into his. When Nightfire came on, I jumped out and just kind of monitored the situation, only to see it sit at 3, then 2, and then 1, and then nothing. And for 2 hours, I think maybe he got blips in and out. I think since it's more geared towards Twitch and he's got more notoriety, I think he'll get a better outcome out of the Twitch audience. I'm not 100% sure on his results, but I'm not sure on how it will work with the YouTube crowd. Now next week, I will also maybe streaming on Rumble, but we'll see how much it takes, what requirements I have to complete before it lets me stream, and probably some new tools. But we're going to move on, since I did a lot of rambling there. A lot of yapping about stuff. And stuff. Oh my god, that stream was intense. I passed out during it. But when you get going and having conversation with a person, with people, it can go on forever. It's once it starts to get stale or other people have plans, that's when your stream got short. 10 hours. Oh my god. That is an impressive for him, I would say. I don't know his past history, but 10 hours. I passed out at hour 7. So, stuff. Anyway, let's listen to some Raving Raven music and move on with our last video, and then decide on how we want to proceed with the show. Because I said it was going to be just a kind of a chill thing. Initially, when I had planned on it, was to actually pull out my GIMP, and that sounded wrong. Oh, that's going to be an internet moment. Open up GIMP so that I could reconstruct my model in there to show, hey, I can draw too. I just do AI because it's been years since I've had to actually use my GIMP. and draw anything. And I refuse to pay for the subscription Photoshop. So if you can find me a license of the standalone before they went to subscription cloud, I can give you also more lesson on I Can Draw. But in the meantime, it's going to be my GIMP that is going to be the entertainer of drawing. Hello, Internet. I'm going to just get a drink of water on that. Actually, we're gonna have to do a quick commercial break. Little minion kind of came down here all quiet. Oh, yeah. We'll just cut to commercials here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Bad week? Good. DJ Arkham's got the soundtrack. Fresh tracks, no skips.
Maximum vibes in the mix.
One set, 7 days.
Endless replays.
DJ Arkham, new heat, no skips. Big vibes. Arkham. Dropping. Tune in.
Lose your mind a little. Weekly set list.
Fresh tracks, no skips, maximum vibes.
Follow, listen,
You're welcome.
flex.
DJ Arkham, you're welcome.
Feel the head, feeling stressed.
Making choices that are less than your best.
There's a glowing little menace that's here to save the day by silently judging everything you do and say. Minion TV plushie, the cuddliest critic you'll ever see. It glows, it stares, it questions your life. Now available for just $29.99. Gamer mode, snack mode, nap mode too. It disapproves equally of everyone, including you. No batteries needed, just existential dread. Wake up motivated, cause it's staring from your bed. Minion TV plushie, soft and squishy with hostility. Call now before it's gone for good, or it'll judge you forever. And honestly, it should.
Minion TV plushie, the plushie that doesn't believe in you.
Until you prove it wrong.
Looking flawless, dressed in black. Leave your baggage in the bag. Walk away, don't second guess. Confidence looks good and lasts. Tie it tight, don't look behind. Peace of mind is hard to find. Thinking forward, bag the drama, keep your crown. Thinking forward, leave the old life on the ground. Royal regret, fresh, fabulous, no silhouette. It's not just trash, it's closure yet.
Thinking forward, royal regret, because taking out the trash has never looked so fabulous.
Up with the sun, out with the pack. Old man Grey Wolf's got your back. Red, gray, blue, or pine country green. The toughest plaid you've ever seen. Built for the woods, built for the road. Built for the man who carries the load. Old man Grey Wolf, wear it proud. Old man Grey Wolf, tough and loud. Real man, real plaid, real comfort too. There's a Grey Wolf shirt waiting for you. Choose your play, join the pack. Old man Grey Wolf. Big lifts, hard hits, never let it slip. Kura's got the power with the demon grip. And anti-slip palms and the wrists locked tight. Grip it like a monster train into the night. Impress the muscle mommies, give them something to see. Looking like a demon with the personal best spree. Kura.
You know what they say about men with large hands? They need large gloves. Demon grip, grab power, never slip.
Long day, kick back, take it slow. Slip on, pufferfish, steal the show. Soft and fluffy, head to toe. Comfy vibes wherever you go. Movie nights or afternoon naps, snacks in hand. Forget the facts, cute enough to make you grin. Pufferfish PJs, let the cozy win. Pufferfish PJs, because adulting is hard, but be is easy. Gather round, it's time to play. Frost Runner leads the way. Learn and laugh, explore each day. Little heroes learn through play. Frost Runner, family fun for everyone. Frost Runner, Yuna and Sal's approved. Yuna and Sal's approved. Chicken, salmon, turkey, fish. Yeah! Useful mixes, every cat's wish. Pour the bowl and watch 'em race. Happy purrs all over the place. Useful mix, useful mix. Even a dunce knows what to pick. Vitamins and crunchy bites, bright eyes, happy tails, feeling right. Feed the love, enjoy the kicks. Cats choose useful mix. In the forest where the candlelight glows, lily fern wild makes the magic flow. Moss mayhem, forest rain, cozy little scents you'll love again. Light it up, let the cozy begin. Blueberry mouse comes sneaking in, sniffs the wax and squeaks, that's mine. Knocks one down, it's candle time. Lily fern wild, warm and bright, light your adventure every night. Blueberry says with a wink or two, buy one candle, better buy two.
Okay, I think that's the end of, and yet that doesn't loop through. Oh, why is there an autoplay there? Anyway, I think the little demon has been satiated for a little bit. We're gonna switch back, get through these last two, and decide where we're gonna go from there. Hello Internet, this is a spotlight on Raging Raven's music, Dangerous. We'll give it a listen through and give some comments at the end. Enjoy.
You are a bad idea, I know, I know, I know. So why do I keep opening the door? You came through a screen with a sweet little spark, a name in the night, then a flame in the dark. Now I'm tracing your phrases, replaying the way you make a bad evening feel less like decay. A ping and a pull and a pulse in my throat. I'm reading the room through a line that you wrote. I tell myself, slow down, don't make it a thing. Then stare at the typing dots like they mean everything. You're dangerous, maybe a woman away that makes all my warning signs soften and sway. And I know better, I know what I do. When I start building a world around you, I keep trying to laugh it away like a joke, but your name hits the screen and the whole room goes broke. Every wall I was proud to turns paper thin. Every don't let it close, that's another light in. It's the bad little habit, a beautiful risk, a sweet kind of panic I cannot dismiss. I know where this goes, I know what it costs, but you feel like I'm action, I'm already lost. Your fire is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I know, but I wanna play with it. Stay in the flame a bit too close, too hands in the smoke. No touch, no skin, no room that we share. Just calls after midnight and you being there. Still, I can feel every shift in your tone, like your voice found a hallway straight into my bones. And that scares me stupid, because I have seen how a good thing can rot where it started serene. How I'm here turns thin, how I care can bend. How a person gets close then becomes how you bend. So I test every word, every pause, every sign. Try to measure your truth against the fault in mine. But you keep being kind in a way I can't fight. And I hate that makes me want more of the night. I hate that I wait for your name to appear. I hate that the thought of you settles my fear. I hate that you're new and it feels so intense, like my heart skipped the gate and outran common sense. You're not supposed to matter this quick, this much. You're not supposed to make me miss a voice I can't touch. But I'm caught in the current, I'm deep in the glow, and I keep saying stop while my whole chest says go. It's a bad little habit, a beautiful risk, a sweet kind of panic I cannot dismiss. I know where this goes, I know what it costs, but you feel like a match and I'm already lost. Your fire is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I know, but I wanna play with it. Stay in the flame a bit. Too close, too close, too close. Your fire is dangerous, 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 and I should let go. But I keep coming back with my hands in the smoke. Maybe this is reckless, maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm mistaking attention for something worth keeping. Maybe you are the next thing I'll have to survive. But for once, something in me feels awake, feels alive. I know the heat, I know the harm, know how a promise can disarm, know how a soft word turns severe, know how affection disappears. But you're a risk I want to take, a bright mistake I want to make, a lightweight laugh, a late night call, a pretty little wrecking ball. And I don't know if this is love or just the ache I'm made of. But every time you say my name, I feel the room become a flame. Your fire is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I know, but I wanna play with it. Stay in the flame a bit. Too close, too close, too close. Your fire is dangerous, 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 and I should let go. But I keep coming back, I keep coming back, I keep coming back to the smoke. You are a bad idea, I know, but you feel too much like warmth to leave alone.
Now, Raging Raven Music was one of the first names I actually butchered. And that is because I called it Raging Raver Music initially. But she's got a number of songs that I've kind of listened through and enjoyed. She just does music. She doesn't do the animation. And I think it's a combination of lyric writing as well as working with another person doing some of the work with Suno on the AI. I'll have to double check on that one. One other thing I want to actually double check on is to see if this creator is in DJ Arkham's playlist. If not, I have to find some way to get his attention on some of the songs, because definitely would be great with some of the mixes in during his set. And again, Tuesdays are so much a relief once I have some different music, because the days that are not, it's try to find the podcasts, try to find the stream, and Keen doesn't have a schedule. Keen just streams when Keen streams. Lord Intellectual doesn't have a schedule. He just streams when he streams. Griffith Knight has a schedule, but his is more or less the same React content. And it'll give me some ideas, but I'm also following up on, oh, well, actually, I guess there's sometimes Ember and Leaflet. It all depends on whether my foreman has got his eye on me or not. Doesn't really like videos being played on phones. It has no problems with music, but videos being played on phones is an issue. And that is only because we had one dumbass that decided to throw anime on Crunchyroll at his workstation. And it's a tedious, mindless task, but it's a machine that will take your fingers off. So I can understand the complaint. And so I do like to listen in on some of the streams. It does suck that I can't always interact with chat, but it is what it is. Alright, for our last video that we'll be reacting to is a collaboration with DJ Nathaniel. And I'm actually going to call out the collaborations first, because this is when I popped in and they were working on this. This is again more Palworld hype, and I finally got to play it. I haven't played it on stream, but I have been playing it. I might actually maybe try that after this. Who knows? Because I had wanted to comment more on the Lord Intellectual stuff, but then that would require actually playing some of it back. Anyway, so our cameos, our team, a number of names I recognize, although a number of channels I don't actually subscribe to. I recognize Chiro Chi as the Chiro Chi, Bupella, and I know I've got that one right, Bupella. Boopala. Future, Nicola, Frickin' Moses, Night Owl, and Perpetual Forge. The Perpetual Forge. Yeah, I believe I got that right. Other than the Forge, that is the only one I don't recognize. I have seen in different circles and streams all these other creators. Now, when I came in to watch, they were only halfway done, and they're working on their gens. And so when it dropped, I gave it a watch through. And I like the fact that it's a rehash, but still playing on the Palworld theme. Apparently this collaboration was in honor of their server and some of the experiences I believe they were having. So we'll get this set up, and we're going to give the initial credit to DJ Nathaniel, but also I'll figure out some way to also give credit out to the others. Hello Internet, this is another aImusic video react. This is Breathing Palworld's Dust by DJ Nathaniel and team. We'll give it a watch through and some commentary. That's staying in the video. Enjoy.
This cat goes crafting gold, don't ask why. Pals fist flying through the sky. The alpha pal just caught my eye. My base is working by and by. The ore and sulfur never
box is filling all our sheds. He found another dungeon nook. Palworld, man, this world just cooks. It's looking like my weight still chose. Forgot my grappling hook. The most that chest I marked has vanished dry. Another mimog running by. I sold my wool but bought more guns. 400 breeding cycles run enough to fight the tower lords with rocket launchers, blades, and swords. Go hatch an egg, it's just a plus. Breathe the perfect passes. We must now catch them all before they fly. Just glide and let the lift monk try. We must explore beyond the sky. Every island climbing high before the next world update drops. We'll build 10,000 factory shops before the servers turn to rust. Come take a whiff of Palworld's dust.
The end. You know, parody songs are great. That remix was actually a really banging song. I love the guitar, the Eustace guitar solo. I know that one was particularly a fond one of the creators, or a fond interest on one of the creators. And essentially, I was sitting in while they were just chatting back and forth, deciding on who was genning what part. And you can tell, with different collaborations, I notice, depending on its scale, whether there's a consistency on trying to keep the style, or each person is working independently and having some shared collaboration. Considering each one is doing something in their own style, to have their own moniker, for the impact of the video. It doesn't really actually have to have that consistency. I'm trying to think. There's another video, not a modern, more like a previous. Yeah, I've seen other animators in the traditional space do similar collaborations, and they use their own art style to have their own standout. And most of the time they actually had their tags in it. I stopped seeing those videos probably about like 15 years ago. They're just kind of up there in the old noggin. But that was my last video that I wanted to comment on. I have my own Palworld song that I was going to do some animation on, but I haven't actually sat down long enough to go over what I wanted to do for an animation, whether it was going to be based around the lyrics or different style. So that is a project that may just end up being a plate on the floor. However, I still want to finish Everything or Nothing, just to give those particular VTubers some particular attention. My Palworld video, however, was going to have Eevee, because I had done an attempt to try to do an amalgamation of replacing Lucy with Eevee on the back of not Lucy, Zoe on the back of I'm drawing a blank on the boss. Grisbolt. On the back of Grisbolt. Have Eevee on the back there. and do some sort of animation. And that's where I hadn't figured out whether I was going to use VTubers or different models on that particular story. So it's probably just going to end up being a song release both on Suno and maybe just a 30-second loop through on YouTube, just to mix up some of my content. I was thinking of like a DTV music station, radio station, where I can put both the reactions that are still images as well as the just still image music. More to come in future updates. But beyond that, it was basically just yapping about the community and what's going on with Leaflet had to destroy the internet with a simple little here, this should help, and didn't even do it intentionally, just had an idea and ran with it, and AI just helped with it. And then you have different people giving in their feedback. Rev had a whole week of content watching between Keen and Rev's channel. It was interesting, although I think it's kind of settling down. Keen's 10-hour stream was a blast with his impromptu at the end Discord call, just to react over what potentially could have been quite humorous, but was quite painful. Like, if you're going to watch that stream, you were going to watch it in parts. You have your beginning part, which is his normal content, and then you have the torture of and stuff. Did you know he said and stuff 140 times? And stuff. If you don't know what I am talking about, go watch Keen's stream. You'll find out. But, and if you watch the original, double that speed. Double that speed and stuff. Yeah, I am not sure. I kind of want to react on the night fire, because I am not gonna subject people to that. And the interview was an interesting one. This was Skybrow's actual interview and how he got his kind of start. And I guess he's kind of a shining beacon, to be honest. It was his, I'd say, 3 videos. It was Sargon reacting to Amelie and Amelius. Then it was Asmon reacting to Crybrows. And then, because I had subscribed to him, as soon as he dropped No Fox Given, that just kind of, I was off. I wanted to actually learn more on what was capable on creating with AI. I had always just kind of seen it on the edge through research on machine learning, because I wanted to actually try to design an application that would utilize machine learning, but web development and machine learning, I couldn't by myself couldn't come up with a good use case, considering I couldn't even convince my own brother just to have a basic e-commerce site. And building my own applications became more of a hobby just for the fun. I developed my own home lab for storage and other experiments. Though later I will probably run my own local AI as soon as I chop down a server that is no longer in use and extra parts that are floating around. I think I need a power supply. That's the only thing I'm short on, being able to power the whole thing, or at least a reliable power supply. The other ones might be fairly old, and I wouldn't trust them to. Well, you know what? I would trust them to run a small media server, but anything to really have brain power? Nah. I'd probably pop it in my own machine before I give it to that. Yeah, why not? Let's take a look. I'll watch that. You know what? I think we might end the stream here tonight while I try to figure out some of these other options. I will say that I will be probably doing little test streams while I try to get the Twitch and the Rumble stuff worked out. So if you see testing of the emergency broadcast system, don't expect real content other than just random jibber jabber that I will be putting through. But as for the regular show for the content for the week, I think I have enough for the week. I think the last time I did the extra length in videos, it just bombarded me with the obligation of having to post them all, because I had previously had too many that dropped on the cutting room floor, either because of time or poor commentary. But last week I think I had a decent fill through, other than poor Opal. Opal got sidetracked, and so Opal only got to enjoy the entry part of the show. But this time, I'm not going to end it on a 15-minute long ender video. I think the only thing I am going to do is... Where is that scene? You know what? On second thought, let's experiment. So I normally want to run for 3 hours, and I've only been running for... Well, according to Twitch, almost 2.5 hours. So let's see if we can get Palworld to run. Maybe we can do gaming and content, because I did start with Palworld and Terraria, and I have to let my brother know whether or not he's going to keep that server up, that Terraria server up and running, or if he's going to be scrapping it for something else. Okay. Display off. We're gonna keep rambling in the background so that they know that there's something there while I get Steam to load Palworld. And hope that the jitters are good. Well, oh, please tell me. Okay, there you are. Okay, good. worried there that I was gonna get a crash. And not sure of what that would have crashed. Just the whole screen, the whole system flickered on me. Stable you. My system's newer than Keen's. Probably only by a few decades. Probably doesn't help with all this stuff loaded. Ah, we have life. I think we have sound. I have a game screen. Let's start game. Get our character. I think my problem last few times is no, Discord's open. Might have to close it. Are we gonna load? Please tell me we're loading. Well. See, and this was the thing. I wasn't sure if it was loading the last time when it was running through the stream because there's no loading animation like I'm used to. But when I did this without doing stream, I also didn't have a loading animation until it just popped into existence. If I need to shut off Discord, I'll shut off Discord. I know that probably won't do much for a difference. Yeah, we have activity. I think the last time I said there was just too much jitter in it. Trying to do the game and in code stream and over the internet. I might need a better rig. Come on. Don't crash on me. If I have to spend tomorrow tweaking, I will. And I'll do it on stream. Just so I can get a smooth signal. It has life. Slow life. Oh god, this is going to be painful. I might have to do retro games. I might have to pull the Keen thing. Low-end graphics. But I don't have anything that I know on the low-end graphic side that I could... Oh, I do. I do have one. I could play that. I might have to just play Palworld offline and record it. Oh, we have interaction. We have no texture, but how bad is the chop? We're gonna just venture out and see how far this chop goes. Might just because of the loading of the base. No, it is definitely within the fact that it's both streaming and playing. Yeah. Yeah, even when I play offline, it is not this choppy. Well, maybe it was just my base. No, it is definitely the game. Yeah, because those movements aren't smooth. I just went from one side to the other on a single chop. I don't want to play like Palworld. I had hours on this before the 1.0. Yeah, I am going to tweak this and tweak it on stream because I want to be able to play this too on stream. What? Otherwise, it's going to be AI generation based content over and over. I haven't even explored all the cool stuff. I've watched tons of people do all the cool stuff. But of course, they're playing with friends. Oop, am I gonna die? I am gonna die. I'm gonna drown. Ooh, I also found a secret. Am I gonna drown? Nope, I have found a glitch. Maybe? I'm just gonna die here. What happened? Oh my god. Thank you. I didn't realize that you did that. I haven't explored all the pal's abilities. What? Am I gonna make it to the top? I am probably not gonna make it to the top. I made it to a ledge. At least I made it there. This was Cranky Noodle. Yes. This was the character that I initially started when I ran the Palworld. Or at least that's what Cranky Noodle looked like. This character is just seemed like the appropriate character for me. What? Oh, please survive. I'm gonna wait here on this ledge. I've put myself into a conundrum. I don't have enough stamina points to survive this. Let's see if I can find some other ways up. What? Oh, give me a ledge. Give me a ledge. Ooh. Yoink. Whee! Oh, that's a much better graphic than what they had. Yoink. And I know that egg is up here. Yes. I knew you were here. Do I have 5 of you? Oh, no. You, Fluffy shield. Do you have any special abilities? No, no you don't. Egg. And fruit. We get the fruit. What? I came across this the first time around in early access out of just exploring the map. Although, let's pull up this map. Oh, pain. Considering the size of this game, I have previously explored over here and up here. Oh god, the jug. But I have learned that they have done some changes to the map. Please tell me you are going to go back. Yeah, there we go. Alright, fruit. Did I get all the fruit? I got all the fruit. I'm gonna get you. I gotta make a sphere for you. Brand new. Yeah. Sneak attack. Am I lucky enough? I am. Ve Victus. Oh, I already collected you guys. Is that it? Maybe I should unlock more of the map. Oh yeah, that's why I came over this way. I wanted to actually get to you. Because I'm pretty sure I can get you. But before we do that, we're gonna increase my stamina so I don't fall off another cliff. And sneak attack. Oh, I forgot. Wrong key. Mine. Please tell me I caught him. 2, 2. Yes. Yeah. Wrong key. My fingers aren't as ambidextrous for coding as they used to be. Flexible, versatile, vigorous. Especially the pinkies. Those edges for the shift and the backslash, forward slash. It's caused them to be a little crippled a bit. That and adults telling you not to crack your knuckles and still doing it. Because you think you know better. And they're warning you, you're going to regret that. Yeah, well, that's later me. Later me hates younger me for it. Oh, catch you before you get eaten up. I do like that it's 5 instead of 10, because that was so tedious. That's new. I already got you. Don't need anything else. Did I wonder? Yeah, I got what I wanted. I should find another gate. 181. That way. Ooh. need my grappling hook. I've been watching the fast travel system that this not fast travel, faster travel system that this game has offered. Oh, that's why I recognized it. Yeah, well, we gotta get back to base. What? I haven't been raided yet, but that should be coming at some point. Come on, you can make it. Oh, I made it. And now we're gonna give ourselves more stamina. I haven't caught any of you. You guys. Yeah. Yeah. And they're so docile here. Oh, well, I guess casual game. Didn't want to put anything on more challenging just in case this actually just crashed on me or wouldn't play in a capable form. So I might change the difficulty later. Oh, and lost my option. Oh, and there's more of these. Yeah. Of course, you saw it coming. Yeah, well, that's your punishment. Oh, am I full? Why can't I pick this up? Am I full? I am full. Well, that is also a first. I usually get overweighted before I get full. They really changed, collect all this venom. Make some poison arrows for later. Now, I should double check because I can't see chat behind the window. Just lurking. I'm going to move the chat window, however. Fast travel while you move across the map. Yeah, I could see my base being a huge problem for Chug. And it's just kind of a random setup. Because the first time around, I didn't really build much on the bases part. I was more interested on trying to do the exploration around the map. Figure out how big the story was going to get. Although I do like that you are restricted on what biomes you can get to based off of the difficulties and the temperature. Oh, I need a power statue and a spring. Not enough fragments. Okay, not a problem. We'll just jiffy down the hill, because I don't think I have anyone working the grinder. I didn't have anyone working the grinder. So we're just gonna have to collect it the old-fashioned way. I just need a few pigeons. Like that many. Oh, right. I'm full. You know what? Let's solve this the easy way. The first time, there's no pals around. We'll just throw a ball and capture a pal, and the first time there are no pals around. Okay. There's gotta be some up here though. Like some low level ones? Man. Yeah, there we go. A low level one. There you go. Boom. Now I can get my stuff. What? Grab the chicken. I don't want the chicken. We're gonna drop the chicken. Actually, don't really need the bones. At least not now. I can get a bunch of other bones anyway. Now, where's my food? Give me my food. You now won't give me my food. Well, then give me my bones back. Ah! Okay, drop my bones. Pick up my food. Skibby across the river and up the hill. Yeah, I need my grappling hook. I missed that thing. Yeah. Oh, it made scaling these cliffs so much quicker. I have no stone now. Why? Why must you do this to me? We've tons of stone right there. Go put the stone in the stone. In the stone chest. Put it in the box. And get rid of you, you. Can't do anything with the ammo. Save the egg. There, I'm lighter. Now we'll just collect all this stone. You're able to mine it, but you don't gather it. I need more people. And of course, no room for the stone. Well, at least I should. It's not enough stone yet. Do we not have any stone? Well, fine. I am not doing it that way. I'm doing it this way. Oh god, the textures. Can't even render the texture. Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm getting weighed down by all this. Oh, there we go. Finally flashed up on me. First rule of survival. Always get more pack weight. Second rule of survival. More stamina. And I don't have room in that box. I need more boxes to put things in. Boxes upon boxes. But I want to build my statue first. Shit's just going to be random, and it's going to continue to be random. So there. What was the other thing I needed? Hot springs. Did I get the tech? I didn't. And I've been talking the entire time with my mic off. Unfortunately, this cough is actually starting to beat me. So I'm gonna grab some more fluids and we'll continue on playing here. What's the stream at? Almost 3 hours.
Yep.
Yep. And the flip is because my key binding for my mic is also attached to that same key. So. Oh, right. I need a fire type. Do I have a fire type in here? I thought I grabbed one. Yeah. I knew I had fire type. Who do we want to get? Service-minded. Right there. And I got you for planting. Watering. Transportation and labor. Transportation, labor. We're going to change out our little lamb ball for our chillet. And see what kind of equipment I can stack on these guys. I can make his. Yeah, I know that in a few more minutes of this, I don't think my throat is going to handle that kind of long conversation without being able to pause my mic. This cough is going to be irritating. Oh, you got your bad. And I need more iron, more fragments, more iron and fragments. Do I even have a horsey? and Elkie. I do. We're also gonna change you out for Elkie deer. I know that's not the name. I'm just making fun of it. And at the same time, we're going to choose to upgrade. Yay, more pals. Which means I need more beds. I actually had more pals than I had beds anyway. Make a little barn for these guys. Let's expand out this wing. It's nice how foundations just spawn in, everything else is built. What completed? I don't know what completed. Something complete that I didn't know? Oh, the berry plantation. Medical bench. You need another berry? What is going on with you? What is up with you? You got a stick stuck in you. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll just leave the stick alone. Okay, so you need another berry plantation. Oh man, this is gonna be a janky base. And a high quality workbench, which I don't. Yes, I do have. Just don't have enough metal. And a medicine bench. And I do think I do have a medicine bench. I don't. More tech. Yeah, playing on casual is flying me through this tech much faster. And I still want to build you. I need more fragments. I need nails. And and I might as well make your saddle at the same time. I already got one of you. Fragments, fragments, metal, fragments, metal. Does this mean I need more fragments and metal? Is this the Factoria part? And I'll just take what you've got and build my grappling hook first. Unless I need the advanced table for it. Yes, I'm going to need the advanced table for it. So, let's build the advanced table. Need nails. That should be good for now. advanced workbench. And we will slap you right here, right beside. Well, found a trick how not to do a back roll while pausing my mic. Just have to be in the build menu. Ooh, let's play with our statue. Maybe expand the floors. Oh, well, that's new. What is this element? Increases player movement speed. Capture power. Ooh, I can increase my speed by much. Okay. Why not? Enhance. Oh yeah. Anubis. I guess that's Anubis. That's made. That's made. And I guess the medical bench is the next thing. Which is there. And medical bench. Why not? Let's just stick it right here. We should probably make some boxes. Do we have enough for storage? Storage. Here. And one up. I'm gonna have to expand that part there. Yeah. Let's expand that part. Now I can add my storage. Yeah, I know I sleep in the open air, but I don't actually sleep. Oh. There we go. Thank you for producing those for me. And we'll get more later. And we crossed the 3-hour mark. Alright, well, I think I will call the stream for tonight. How should I leave this off? Because the entrance video is 10 minutes long. I don't really want to run 10 minutes. You know what? I will just close out with my normal intro part and some music. Thank you for those that have joined me this evening and who have been lurking in the background, and those who have gotten involved in the chat. You may see me do some experimental streams over the week, but you'll see me next week. I will see what works for time schedule and try to keep everyone in the loop, whether it'll be an afternoon or an evening show again. Thank you and good night. Of course, we got the sound in the background. And I didn't finish Celeste, so we're going to finish it off with Celeste.
lips in her hand said, baby, say my name. I felt the room tilt, I felt my shadow bend. Violin crying low, all the walls gave in. Her kiss was a dare, her gaze was a chain. She said, come closer now, and I called her name. Celeste, Celeste, bite down hard. Celeste, Celeste, on my heart. Celeste, Celeste, take the spot. Celeste, Celeste, burn me dark. She danced on the ruin in a halo of smoke. Left scorch marks on my skin and a laugh that cut like a joke. She wanted my fear, my pride, my breath. I gave her the keys to the gate in my chest. Now the air is thin and the night won't end. Violin goes wild when she leaves it again. Her nails write storms on my jaw, my name. She says you wanted fire, so I feed the flame. Celeste, Celeste, bite down hard. Celeste, Celeste, on my heart. Celeste, Celeste, take the spot. Celeste, Celeste, burn me dark. I saw her wings in the black, all glass and gold. I should have ran from the edge, but I begged for more. If